A single breath you softly call, and fears will crumble one and all. Your voice, it cuts through darkest night. Like dawn, it brings the world to light. A whisper carries hope anew. By your word, life starts its cue. One word from you breaks every chain. One touch from you removes all pain. Your light restores my weary soul. By your word, I am made whole. When shadows close the skies above, I hear your voice, it's full of love. No storm too strong, your will won't tame. The truth alone ignites the flame. The stars align when you command. Creation bends beneath your head. Your promises, they never fail. With every word you write a tale. So here I stand without fear. Your quiet words crystal clear. And you have found my rock, my stay. By your word you lead the way. One word from you breaks every chain. One touch from you removes all pain. Ooh. Your light restores my weary soul.
Right, Gifted Media, subscribe to your YouTube channel, like your Facebook page, and TikTok, or like I now say, and then they can or their call notification bell on boss one, and over Conafi. I'll be able to drop a new video, no, sir, actually, I can be. I was yeah, quite anymore, and then actually, I will maintain a bidding come up. Now, many know a year 15% a year reduction a year in transport fares in one. Driver unions, no, at the 2 mountain, and as what I know, and come up and a year be nay, you said and run. Now, and I was say a year assassin, remember that. Now, and then I call you was ye bad nothing, your bama share send you the city, you've been part of Yaba, and Society Yaba, and such a Yaba. We know any Yama, Yabanafi, Yabashi. Now, a boy home what they say the corner for your name, a year Yaberma, Yah, or year 2 driver union, a year P. Arrow, and as a Casamafo. Apa puding komo na fi yebisa say enya mo de ba montin so far no akosi sen na eno no enti na na twene e wo menti ha ye ba na fi ye ba bedi enkomo de ni say subscribe to YouTube channel na wa like Facebook page na na apa ba
Joseph Munia
na umbo mti sen
oh nyamia dum boni bi eno ahode mo pa
ye na nyamia ye 15% wo de ka economy no a wo ye economist wo ye basa bia sikasem so asudi mu akotene social commentator ti yehwe wo hwe economy ene ba bia isi agulu ba bia be si bi na kwa adu na nam so a 15% reduction e transport fares ni mu a anything maka say a good move na ye ko the right direction na directives no so unu ni say
ada di kan da men fan check ese ma gifted atifo nyina na yemma bibini bia happy AUD na 25th May ntino ema bia kwaba edeba gifted so na African Union Day, I say African Union Day, so in enjoy ema bia kwaba na yaji asempa in terms of percentage wise no bia na wo fe de ni so antri you might see it very insignificant, but a percentage there it goes with the total amount na you multiply na no enti a step in the right direction. We have to celebrate on it. Even say 1% reduction, 1% can be reduced by 1% menim say ke ya asem papa enyere de yeni age ho
na so mame na manya eye ya barima me ade ofa no oye two drivers union for no eye oye wo mo PR na se kasa mafo ye nkona me ne ofa ya nkodi nkomo ofa ya mame wa jomo akwaba emfamra gifted media na nyure yo ofa ya na mpom ti say yo of our way there and company in ano a 15% reduction mo yes mo de ba maximum for ho ahihia o mo ni nyina nam CD appreciation na cause of our yenim say no akpem de na ese nanka esa ase na so far no mo de maso to form no ya de a koso na mo hunu ni say
Transport minister, they were at the same book and told Safra, or making it clear, say, or my brains or Dias, say, I don't for you to a man. They are to a man, they say, only one of who is sent and also. Got out to follow to a man, or say, almost and one man share and also. Any tea, no, I can hear the now promise to say, watch it, or yeah, one group or so.
That's right, but talk about fire.
Yes, and this and that, as well as 18.3, and I see it now, Pango Coaso. And when I have a phone, and I same same car, no spare parts of Bonica, I'm telling you, I can have more than 20%.
Oh, okay.
And so no spare parts in a year, no up to 10. And we are now, 18.3, so. And the minister said, I don't know how much anything, yes, you ever say no. Now, you have 15% in Kano. Minimum 3.3%, you know. That's also my 18, you know.
Yeah.
For you, say the better that's that. I'll be buy a car. And you have a driver phone because you best want to know the different. And they put up on you, let's see it, and more. And you ever say a driver phone, they say, and you just say,
of already are seven na ko jaba be se ni sanse ye be se dwuma dia si na bebre na ka se ana nko bodi dia ni bi te se o driver for ni bi nim se wo mo de o monti se dogu bi nyu abe enti no enti so ne nya dia wo mo de wo mo di so enti na na bebisa o se se basa no a yunu ahodo ana wo mo don na asotwe ben ana sa asotwe bi wo mo na asotwe ben ni tim komo
But
Of I went here, yes, and I'm wasting time. The brain, and woman, never been I can say, send off fire, Bema when you are bringing here. And I say, you're politically motivated. Send on 1 year, see, I break pan was I will want to there be, I said, be Kakrabi, said, Chilka crack of fire. I know fair. Yeah, no correct of fire. Yeah, no correct of fire. That be. Make I. Wow, me say that how bebree. San say ye din komo mi nim baby say wonam. Enti me jai nyame ya do mo chana pa. Onya ba sunya kuru de mo ide. Minim so offers bi ametumi ato ache. Nyame ya do mo chana me bo mo dia se meto ache wo fa ya wo. Me da se. You me so me da se pa I know. Okay, you. Ya kwa homa so ene ya very much. Or your P and with the mark 2 drivers. One more, then I say, almost your market transport face. And this year I say, one to swap. Now I say, some and at all. Nana, yeah, they are very much what we did. Yeah, share. Now you have 15% reduction.
Aja young combo papa, need na yet, yes, and Pabian were Uchili for us and Pacodo. In a Manchester near the Yetitre. Ye, you need in a yep, said the opinion of Macano. Say to fool a moa. 1973 dan create me too. Ubia, ya join say Abia na Jumina and Crane, it need nothing to do with fuel. But ultimatum say, Nenema offer offer carnico. Najuma or Abia before carniaco argumentino. The battle a fuel mudia, a bit me affected. Nenema out on Emma Nema boy the Arcosro. It immediately said 15% reduction now buy no. I bet wapa. Now telling us a moona. I think say the price of fuel reduced by 18.3%.
That's right.
And he said, I drive for Timbam and I said, Kuno at him, I'm a 15% discount. I asked him, Papa, a idea was saying the energy home. So one of the major determinants for first, and I said TNT, so
yeah.
I think say the major component pa a fuel.
That's right.
Almost any fuel when it go come and anti. Bet me used to be a spare parts, battery, like car when you but I did back one. Ye nyina ya dwene sisi pise se fuel and afam go work soro a ma lorry fare de ekosoro enti mehwe na aya spare parts dealers no so beni ya adwene because most often than not yet fuel mu a bet be nema we de ekosoro ye nim say dollar no eso ate and I'm almost a year do 11 cities as at yes as at Friday no na 11 cities 20 pesos enti minim say so I so ate because be elderly the sotia na the etiba form. I believe we say it should be around 11 cedis per dollar. It is a etiba forms had their meaning say, Bansuba where the air hang be. It will say, be an American Canada, Tony Muir, dear. But we still believe we say, baby to me out on Simon and we are better we know. Now I had at Aberform drastically. Into a srebbe. Benny a driver for Benny lorry car owners and yardren. Now Ben to emane more any significant figure kwana at least better so kakanya na ema driver for say ya yina ho betime den ahen because we see say dollar na sotia na yete e ya ni je say bo hwe nkan manfo edia e bo bani age pass paper de say oh dollar e ko form ntimi be betime aka me bread e de aba nti aya me de na asemba akwa mekan say un say yenya an organized unit and central unit a e bo dwumako bi ho ban a na hye na enya den o se say wo TUC you first saying GPRTU.
Yeah.
You will have one way, you will win Trotros. Associations are driver for and owners for Biden performing. A bit me if there is a communication, I say in command, and if I this all this forum, and the air the fair, Nyafene could just station Abu Dawu, and Nyafene could share drivers Marco send the bedding come up. And penny for the comedy, anything beyond a bed bed a fast. And immediately said, driver beyond to me, Uncle Yabontain Castle, made I mean to medium. I believe we said it will take effect by tomorrow. Minister China said I take effect. Monday, 826. Need all those new faces in a better take effect. But as of today, dear, we are all maintaining the old face of the year to ya. And wow, of a car can now to ya 4 cities 80 pesos be a enemy set for 80 4 cities 80 pesos and 25 cities, it should be 20 pesos the beer or for mini coins. Well, to ya 4 cities 80 pesos be a saying 15% reduction, even a 75% reduction. 75% reduction to be 4 cities 5 pesos. Said the nice said driver 20 pesos. So better 5 pesos and I bet once no. Into me did say a bit art ababe 4 cities. E bia wa for na be na benko be fear 4 cities bit my be 4 cities. E bit me boy. E nyina na den ya bo ba ho kakra. Ye ka say man chire na enya aban nko an. Na nya bosuma dwuma ye ni nko an. E ye wa ankora wa ye wadwuma. Kakra betim ye de abo aba ne bia na. Aban say e den e bo obi. Enti form nwi ba ye aban ka say ate form nwo so. Dollar e ba form ti ye sremo. Wanya na force on be kwatana castle ye ne ye tenase ye ka montese nye na emma item amufo ho nye na entobe ebetimi ye
represent 20%.
you see
And Georgia be 15%.
so you see enti eyade den ebeboa ye as at when I bet cost bia they can increase by that same margin enti ye kase swat enti e ka hoda bia me mompa is form nko so na mom e ko so that same margin na bede two mu ebetimi ye den e de aka ho enti ye say driver for there shouldn't be any issue between any driver and then any passenger. Every Ochina Echo. As of today, there, Mempai Bonnet said, be a bit me I and Najuma, I get a fair ordinary Danana from tomorrow going. That is when the new fare is effected. Nemon challenge Kaka makes me who say, these are all organized institutions, organized forums now. Beshe air driver cool yase, Bishop cool yase. Meaning drivers be a bench cool be yase. Bebo Wawa and Beko. Into on the station be a gymnast say. Ebia all the old fare because e benya punitive measure be edama no. Ti say the okai no. South Africa bi na driver na say all border da na entempa o the police for be wa then wa report am so driver police and apa police driver urgent old price because it's new price and aba. And this is an education to everybody. Bia ni bia enkonya asem because of ebia 1 cedi because of ebia 50 pesos and 40 cedi 40 pesos. First no say everybody is affected. From Sunyane Eko Accra, from Sunyane Eko Tamale, from Sunyane Eko Kumase, but beer I reduce. Even internally, Sunyane internally taxes CFA, Trotros Nina, so better, a better Ediaman. We can save some coins, but myself be the Edatonsu, a better me boys and Pat Ghana, we are moving forward. And say, Papa, and many bear the air in all aspects. A dear, I was saying, Yanni home, a dear say, come for, say, Pat. Bibi ay na akoye tama anko ye ne nyine ka ho asem nyine hu ye enti ye sre rafo no we ma nya atwedebo between beni bia na biem ka owners na be driver so be ye sales edema be da bia no yes and so nkomai we say owners so no and drivers no be dis ankomo no e bia first no dis cabin e ba e wo soro a na first no ya atete so e ama na ba form
enti na ya atete so no fuel prices so akofom enti NBA akosimu ho anu
nti akofo meaning say sika na oyan de bian onye say sika no what I say enti no come to a
conclusion to me is sales
adaje
na they say no fuel prices the more you buy and akusika no so ye den ekoso so it is a Mexico some swati fuel price no swati.
Okay, so you are holding all factors constant.
That's right.
But you see at the long run all factors cannot be held constant. Oh, at the long run, all factors can be. They are going to say we are holding all factors constant in the short run. Say fuel, you have to so you have to face with here. The expectation is that people will be compared to patronize taxes. People will be compared to patronize the services of drivers.
Okay.
But there are people. What is man do 1 cedi? What for the free club because on from. So let us give an error of margin. So. Se kanin driver bi ma fair bia and I say almost sales bia e wo soro a se no enya hye won ne ntena se then you come to a reasonable conclusion. So okay, we are holding other factors constant, but the essence say fu no akofam ma fe na e ekofam tie sra na say busumi bia na say da bia fa say bra. We are doing 1 week and I say be the bentrance be nyagi 1 week in the week no. They believe and trust their drivers a week in sikase ni wanya ampa. It can give you an overview, a projection of how much the driver can make in a day. But me the IB sales into yesre enya passengers en kwan ni be na mum sales drivers be yan so be be pass adwuma for yan entrance na be nkasa. Nanya driver for nko wa beto fu ebia mu a oto ne mam bia aduane fo kokoton fo nyina beto be ne mam o konsuo mfa car na ko sirem koje ekofa atoko ne edeba mfa car eko sirem kofa eye emo deba enti se ba to fu emu dia car bo koso ntimi di sa price aka me ne ma ne ho ti se adwobre o ne ma bo so ate amaria to wa te su o ton amaria to kokosu o ton te so na ho ntoye te se ba to fu no so enti ye be kai o se changa
before no so akoto ayo ni go da
ai ayo de bento aja bento ayo nche ayo du nsam 3 weeks ayo ne be bo kai be sei I tell you say there are some goods and services, there are some goods where you appraiser na say goods can last in the shop for like 3 days first 1 week I say adjuma enya adjuma for so the turnover of event and turnover of the ton ade no say it should be more than 3 weeks 4 weeks. I mean say oboka they buy day in and day out. You ever said dokono say on no dokono ton na dokono to me 3 days 2 days say no kan wo okay dokono say on no one nya etimi to so won't you know money nyina nsa ja tone
mama bia minim no so de wo se wo ko monko
da ma se no kan o ba mo din no o mo no ba im senior of the mass nta hu no krom ma e fa no kosi ye boy ba bo ni ni se me ka hwe kosi ye so one ni na chana be ubedi na one ni na da be no ba bedi meaning say it's either say you are overly ambitious. I wouldn't say this particular area. Sikase and I say never say Bettington in a day. But areas can be a war permanent brusuntino. Ultimately a double of it. And the strength of the people at the place in the Batimi Ato. Nemo the arbors surplus in the Beguso. And now say what didn't Ben Toda? Let's in chance of Ben over Ben Todd. I mean, it's a guy, any man may go from. Asian surgeon obey the obey. Enti say, we are to be now so my fan and dada. I'm fine. And that's all for 3 days, for 3 weeks, 1 month, 2 months. Na ya aduane ho niema wa boka. Se banche no akofa no banche ntimi ntone banche nyina 3 days, 4 days a banche no ebe sei ebe pro. Emfasa aka ne magu bia so. Tomatoes enchere a chere 1 week ebe pro. Eye be fene saying all these vegetables enche you should be able to sell them within a week. A chere 2 weeks. So yes, could do phone tomatoes in the enti mango ba enche na economy because mango these are all perishable goods and system enti sanema we nyina no be mabo nya na emra form to say adamsu mango ntimi nto ne bo dene adamsu mango ni nyina adamsu mango na mango e boro afa da adamsu mango o fura na bo so kwa mango eni mire nyina o wa de okwa adamsu ne bo fofofo but ebedu sunyane ebedu brokum ebedu kumasia ne bo adenti abele be de car ne kofa bae se ba to go no so hunte dam sumango so minti nyede enya bi nto hunte so koma enya bi nyede enya bi nto
obi say Ghana people are calling for price control say oh my Ghana you me obi a de na ade ade ne okoko divoa ne obeto shop we no aso ne wa ha and intina ama ase niema no obi aye ne opese say so hwa that for say ate lorry face na so aboso kan for say expert person tie so yente so
price control no dey ade ebe dene na me nyin ni se ebitini aye possible because all the Ghana to Cote d'Ivoire ho we practice different types or different kinds of democracy. Your governance system is different. Bia, we may have our issues. We may have there are pros and cons with regards to the democracy that we practice. I tell you, say the DST Okroma, say they were everything independently. You can't compare that to Ivory Coast. I tell you, the way we have access to goods, Ukogamwa. Adibia people able to we have over the counter medicine ton ye wo aduane ayat okodi we this how won to me yes adano and you know their market is highly regulated very much of a regulation and you know be price control they bet me an possible. There was a time in Ghana we had price control am for kan was about anya amwabe the be make am say some of these countries in their bear from we have passed through yeah for my atwam there was a time at Jerry John Rollins may so rest in perfect peace Papa J. Na or price control I think say such a funny be the man People love it, but some people didn't like it. I asked myself, say when walk on can I for Nema, walk on China for Nema, walk to Dubai, take it for Nema de Abba. Ne abane bia so all try double see crane all but don't come here can be out there. Sani pana so price control bia no need dra authority ani ma no bi. Na ka wa boka for Nema de Abba what woka. Na wonti woka nwie na abane say price control. You know what price control does? One, it leads to collapse of businesses. A collapse amount of businesses. It leads to hoarding of goods.
Yes. And also so na amaswa ye obi so say net timamfo na so amamonso as they are bullying the system.
Oh yes, that is the kind of market system we have. Your market system is perfect competitive. So there's free exit, there's free entry. There is no proper regulations, no proper act say but me are regulated. We say your market move work like the labor market.
Yeah.
The labor market is highly regulated. But let's look at the goods market. They say be a yedwam, but be a ton nema. There is a wosika. Obetimi akoto nema abetone. Enti ama entry is so simple. Exit is so simple. In that regard, nobody has a power over fixing of price. Mostly it depends or is dependent and relative to your bargaining skills. Enti timi ko job akum. Tomatoes corona water no be ashene de makum 5 or 20 Ghana. Be ashene de makum 6 20 Ghana. Tomatoes corona be makum 4 20 Ghana. But be open where they know akoto. There is no crimes, there is no actor. It forbids you say obetimi after percent panel. And say you percent your price control. We had price control. How did it end us? And they go see saying send us Aboyan. Let's look at Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire. They have price control. Aboyan saying how well are goods so accessible to them? Being here only. I believe we said never be break if you get an ecoton no higher the be very smuggling. Now some get to connect to the fear. It's because accessibility to those goods ain't that easy. And buy back a price control in the ABA or infrastructure to be as against the disadvantages or the demerit of it. Okay. And to me, I don't champion for for price control. The mom they may say we should sit down and Jojo Bibia Kasa. Now then she share alcohol and share your policies, price mechanisms, I'll bet me I regulate in Yama. Then first I by force than we have grown and past that era. We are in an era where we sit down, we judge to come to a consensus. Say, this is a reasonability. You better do a bit near the wine. And the price control in there, I am 20% in for that. I want what we are doing now, what we are facing now. Adding there, but we will get to somewhere, a place sometime to come. Right. Unless it's say, I buy back, I say, I'm going to control over 70 to 80% of the shops in Ghana, and therefore I'm going to have my price. So I'll control my price. And yes, I there. A bear they say, Obia could be in the store. Who's who will controlling the price? A bear there, at their mind.
Okay. All right. Now, I think you know, I didn't as you say, you bet me as a man. Yeah, you bet me or money more in the sense, because I say, you can't be economic indicators now, inflation can, and then fuel price now being also a contributing factor. And now, your first fuel prices were from near the day, and I feel the local currency is also appreciate, but still, nothing may be a 1 year old. Then I say,
so the Bama Casa say, economy, we have the macro and the micro aspect of the economy. Ain't the BR yet move one. What we look at and the micro near our household, our pocket, our market centers, also the retailing part of our system no any so we got to address what. But before our micro me anya is papa it must start from somewhere. And for the starting on so that day and yes at the chain it takes no less than 3 months 4 months. But here radio Ghana say me enjoy a reduction in prices, and I said CD air consortium. I finished about 2-3 months. And Abia at the time, can I reflect over the micro, Abia na inside the Apaja. And look at the behavior of human. Apaja ya pe on cassette, and find a man and a air or but 2 men and Ediaco. And to know the system will be working, the indicators will be encouraging, but still the micro will be suffering because Nipana, but what that part of our economy, no, their attitude is highly erratic. And to say I can say as a papa, na nipa anya the renewal of the mindset, na revolution of the mindset say ampa say because a man be here and your NDC abandonment ye and your MP abandonment name a minimum NDC a abandon your for international bodies no bit man a year bit abwine share responsibility when him say oko Chinese shop e okro abandon boy for pa Chinese shop omne boy the F for pa people was even say any papa I just an here the omne man ne boy F at the crown na open Chinese shop no go Ghanaian shop and boy the eden you have food beverages Milo ya ni kroma ya wa Bonvita wo. Bonvita is a substitute for Milo. But we say made in Ghana beverages ne boy drink and the cafe abonten and I said they was koko I man. I didn't tell us e ban sir. Meanwhile we are in a competitive market beer and compete for customers. And this ya ntimi sister ya dwene. Na ya say okay fine. Ya enjoy economies of scale. Now buy so asking a car. We always have to compete with foreigners because foreigners are not the Kromano. Abayin Bia a business with everybody, not only the Ghanaians. He does business with Ghanaians, non-Ghanaians, international expatriates. And can Banyuf Ajumakuna if you Chebano. But when I was a main target said there should be investors into another banner or the Sikafinuko near the elbow at a lower rate. Into Abayin money was set upward domestic companies and I said, I'm back. Our interest rates are high. Therefore, I am subsidizing you. Not necessarily say I'm giving you some tax incentives. Say my foreigners so you may join some tax incentives, tax holidays. Now then the competition become very keen. Say if foreigners are producing 5 bags a day, Ghanaian will also produce 5 bags. Not only for quantity, but in terms of quality. Be a pagan. Anyane side ajaje you be say inflation be bedru say we be bedru say but still the price of goods or market be e be cost.
All right, Gift Tech Media and then bring yatana say yedin komo na twene social commentator or economist and then eba sikasemu so dia na say wono so ba be mu ye pa tie ne ye ne no na edi enkomo ye kwa homa na so to ne ya be ma o ye PR edema two drivers ekodi enkomo na ya hwa de se oba ye man ni mu ha anka bibiri na ye dika ka se ye to fuel prices mu aka dan aka wi so ade na ye lacking and what are the challenges ya ama ase ye man ye ntumi enkura ade mu na se ye ntumi adhere to a simple directive say be yi na ebetumi accord this line ebe mo man
say where the poverty level of Ghana, World Health Organization and other international institutions, they categorize poverty. They categorize, I think, into 2 or 3. Right. There were absolute poverty. Then we have relative poverty. Relative poverty, near when you don't have access to some basic things. But absolutely means you don't have access to food, shelter, and then the basic things in life. You don't even have access to them. Over 80 to 90% of African countries are absolutely poor. So they categorize us under absolute poverty. Now, by Ghana, Hanoma, I said over 70% of Ghanaians, Yansa and Yechi, a Gary. And you say, almost 20% now pay. Nibatimi Abobra, I am named about community. Therefore, they are controlling the remaining 80 to 70%. Enti ononso apanisika agu hono enye wo a wo beta na nchen nye wo a wo beti kromo no be hye mena ede ama no say na make we are still growing say nya state housing ye nya abantimi si say na man be I believe say nka nchise na e wo mra wo kromo wo but e man enye de emma clear example wonim say there is an actor HSS say work hand na they shouldn't take more than 6 months.
Yeah. Because even Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia saying that they are going to implement such and I said those
okay, there are some I think we have Greater Accra region, Western region, Northern region, and then Ashanti region. Who Ghana card? It bet me I rent down at the amount and we pay on monthly basis. Oh yes, and and then they are buying there. You apply. Minimum say do not have for there, but they yes, I think it starts from somewhere. I shall say for baby. Say to me, it's because yes, you need to it must start from somewhere. I think it's a step I take. And other organizations, other agencies as well. Social media, almost high dying ever month for.
Social media.
Yes, they are there. They mirror people can both be digital. You sit with them, you go on how do we call it? On an agreement, on terms. The tenancy agreement, you give it to them, they pay the money to the landlord, then you pay on monthly basis. These are all some of the things. Once I okwa elsewhere no. And yes, you create an enabling environment, then individuals, companies, businessmen come in, then they support. Until aban the individual say in the sense that aban share all and an individual say there are testimony man focus bad I'm for baby and bosman I will. I don't know for some years I didn't do hand there. It is a casadin wa. The pressure a man for the air command for that one agency, a man for security, no one ban. Caswell if you have the good or you have the service and no one is patronizing the services, nobody will advise you to advise yourself. Because I bet say, Nanema, Woya, and one word that the word Jaye. I come say, Chromaity, be a head because I buy any car or the any money. You have the law, all right. But how to enforce the law is a problem. Everything I from Adam and India. Bit me so media say abanaka na media dia me pani menem de made ultima akọ enti etima mufo yetuba na ye na sa but say say nka the average Ghanaian is well to do with 50% of Ghanaians are well to do with ka menyi ni say de ya actually yen na say de asa wonya yon ko so bunu kwase bunu faso na ka bet ebeto ayre akoso the system would be there and it will work for effectively and efficiently for us anya sa there be ebeto ebeba abekasa akọ eba ayre akasa akọ because say de ye kan fuel price are dropping but it will take time you see a car for the bash be the 70 years too but other sectors 20 years so but en was can den man sa
e be crossing can man me to need teach
some dem akasa we da ka ba ti asim bye si boy si yatuni but un say the yaba do e democracy na practice na edu babi na anka na so kwan na etene entino anane kan aye kana but kan na bi ho de akachen e was nkachen na e ma na ye ne sa enti aban ne pani yie dia bibia de ahya aban anya ban say was de hya aban so because aban ne aka say obehwe nyina kutitire o ahya boss obehwe Ghana ni bia kutitire entino e de be hya aban o san ka aban enya those state enterprises state shops so how they aban de ne and in fact the whole region can you mienu pe e wo region num and no free kwaku anya ufiri hwa na be ba beto ne ma hokra na nye bi asem obeja okrumo de aba but you don't expect sebe me ma biam store na se me na mentom mbo so na ma ne nkofom emreko a aban e ma me subsidy bia emreko a bank e ma me loan na all me interest into yes the state institution that matters they should enforce these laws not me for no so ye mo aban no this is a collective response like in Japan can say we should change our attitude yen change the attitude no na ntimi say pesa say ndisi ni bia o pesa ban ko so bia no to ne maso na ban ne enkoso as simple as that why want to ne maso an ko so ne say o pompa ban yi yo
obi be say during the COVID no o have bia oil prices go do any ade what dey soldier for no ayi na say no etiba from cry think we need there bito
aja je say na make no soldier sem no kroma ye won in democracy we don't use soldiers to do anything soldier for the be hu ni ba o era ba Ghana said the anibiese ya duru Ghana ha no na ndu kroma de be call international criminal court and court system is there to protect everybody's right and to me for soldier ni enko gina bi aso say den ayisa wo se wo de wo si obo be free court ka wo no wo request that because soldiers do not cause all these things. So nipa na na enya yese fa no court na court ni nyide ene ne nkodi very civilized manner tane ye no enya ne sa da se ka bera so so fa go na ne be da adwuma ne be ba yo o de miensa be sima so ndwoma e be sima ne abo aje se be nipa ade na o ye ne enya de papa mra ma ho kwan o ka se was time mas ayi maso mo so de fa be clear ho nyina within a week ade be na mra ma ho kwan enti be ba be so ko ye but bentimi enko bi sto mu kan se wona mai te so maye ontimi nya sa no anya sa nka I see say everything but we are no more in that era. To say yes, we are in a civilized era where we practice democracy, a very civilized democracy. Yeah, practicing now over some years now, 30 something years into no. Ye nyini ko. Na ye sua ade free those international communities no. US, UK, but say at times come you might get there. Train yin nya twen honhom fa nuru ho e be diru ho yanum so ntwen pe not my money so a man yes man chere a buy and ya buy and that's what you have to understand and ya buy why want to do so kwan ho why your traffic more about the maximum to ade traffic because kwan and kwan with some amount of traffic ade traffic but one man kwan so not traffic there and 20 man e mu aban no aban beti makase be auto nem on fam aban wo shop shop ma agema there me be to me nem wo but aban am so ton nem on assembly shop it's also give us a reasonable price. That's what we are begging for. That's what we are asking for. Yeah, forcibly ben the benye den element reasonably the ben catch because every I want tomatoes but over here at the mark at the mark we here tomatoes until we all need one other help because say what 2 day now so 3 day man and go see aga into yesterday over because schools were charging school fees and a bit me our bank entity name as Marco say be a home bit men atom.
Okay, enti yare na actually na ebo nkomo enumre yi ni na no efa 15% transport first reduction enam anase eba ya se eye ejuma nkomo na yedi na yenye ye ba na fi ya beto awoso na afi ye bia ni so achemu interior minister ono so abeka ense bia de se ebo mode na ense ye hwe na so se na ebe ya ebe bo aye tichi o man ne ya tichi o man Ghana se na ebe o man Ghana be fo ne tropa e de efra enti mamele na ento aso ho na afi ye sha se na ye ni sa enkomo no so embra na eno so ye mra beto so ni nyina no is about aye se wo hwe e bi ti se interior minister some a wode ba betu edwa efa aye kwan a obafa so obe clear aye ye street ahodo so obi yi wona we say wona street ni so a na obe hunu ni se emofra nketo na omukura wonsa na omo twem ofo ba bia na omukura mu ofo ba bia na omukura mu say omo ma wakwanya ema wonso so ontumi enye ne ese oye we na interior minister e de ba betu edwa se eyade a obe clear wo mu nyina nti ababe ti se enemu say be or say I'll get rid of all prostitutes beggars from our street interior minister honorable Mutaka Mubarak on the sense we have to do na wo hide na afi ba bi di mun ko na ya bisa na ya he na say o he Ghana the economy ni ba bi adu unemployment rate ya wo so e ho o na obi ade akwa ba bi ono so onya ne o be to bi bi kakra so ka ko stress obi so ni say o ko traffic ni na afi ko jona aja ya friend kakra no so nya bibi ade ato ni a whole lot enti ya ade a eba beboa na unemployment ne kula na ade wo ya sa wo kran dada ama eno no ISUs bi no so kra a release including strat aba release se me bi aba se ase kwa wo fa so mo ye no titia wo mo a timofo no bi fa ho ni so anya enti na
ade
se bibi aboko de
oh adom ahode mo papa
ye interior minister asimo abekan ni akoso ewo kan ni o esi so so no ko de baba
okay pa Muntaka wakasa pa na ni ne kwan so ane waka no maya decency enya adwuma maya ye ni conscience bia no man any future was said identity we draft a constitution it's a source of constitution we have cultural practices we have customs and conventions as a source to our constitution e kire say kuruma ne ma ne ye wayama mre ne yama ne ye wan hye kuruma ye it is part of it forms the basis for the drafting of our constitution meaning say bibia ne ho a ye ye de ye mamre ne ye tutuye eto nchen ye de nya de ehyem bi na wo kan sem bi so adwuma ne kuruma ntino e bia bigina kwan ho na oyese ye na bia frɛ no na sabi wa kotu na ham srade na wa peka krade ama no I ask myself say we are set adwuma bia ni ho na wunya sika ntɔ aduane ni mama clear example the difference between man and animal and say man is a rational being animals act on intuition and more they act on intuition, they act on feelings, how they feel about an issue, how they feel about a situation. They act based on their feeling, based on their intuition, and based on their emotions. That is why you need a more court. Human beings as we have intuitions, we have feelings, we have emotions. And we are there. You have your left brain, you have your right brain. It will tell you, I tell you, do this, do this, do this. Your right brain will tell you, don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. When it finishes, it leaves you to a free choice. So, man, you are judged based on the decision you make. You are judged based on the decision and the choices you make today. So, the choice you make today will lead you to where you are going to stand tomorrow. Until we are responsible and 100% responsible for our actions, our choices, and our decisions. Until nipa ade abaye biano, you are not you don't act based on your intuition, but you act based on your actions. Until to way so come the no who be aduane a umfa ni. So come the no who be sika umfa. But okrama de say o de be sidani ba na sebe agana onim nyansa wo obede ne aguha. Sebe come the no who be aduane obefa because the animal acted based on a feeling, based on emotions. Say those feel no active, but human being. Offer we are. It is as a result of the decision that you took, so you'll be held accountable for your results. Sorry, your actions. Now what church them? And to say if ultimately we are fine, we are fine. I'm coming to the fact to say, so you had all kind of thoughts going through your mind until you came to a consensus to say, you were so how about me at the attorney. You were how do we call it? Trouble do bit me the bit me ayebi. I don't know getting here 500 Ghana is getting. Ebi here 1000 Ghana. Ebi here 2000 Ghana. Ebi we kwere here get here sabetu na mo akobi ho. So mpese me no ye dem no eya adwuma. Na sabe o trans no want me anya sa anyansa we nyina bi. No wadwen ne se
ba na sa 500 ya wo kan ni ade. Enye sika ketwa bo bi o.
I understand. Anytime the bi wa enye sika to anamon ko bi ho. If utu na mako biwa na wo so be why crowd so be adwuma bi betima ko okay fine me fa no we dey enu a ya adwuma so what I say enti se utu na mo nyina wieye no na sebe unyansa kire wo se wo no betimi aya prostitution ana ne twi design tutu mwa oh that day prostitution me try abantu ni fam tutu ne oh that day say na so that tutu ni ba tutu o mamenka oh jaje mamenka be mu beja abontre ne beja abontre oh ba si bi abontre ne ba bon be mu ne dani ba na abontre oh jaje mamenka ba bon abontre ne wo de wo se wona ne nka wonsa nka sabe wo ham ne beka wo pampamu nsuwa wona ne nya adwuma wonsa nya adwuma wo ham beka jaje wo ham beka oh abontre manya wo ham ne be de beka I don't have a problem tutu no one of the ne kane tutu one of the oldest profession. One of the oldest. Na adwuma na nyite tutu. Bank adwuma. Teacher adwuma. Sofudie. Tutu ni nyaba tutu. Oh, my mom references the Bible. Go to the Old Testament. But Israel for the spies na be called Jericho no. Ne tutu ni jebe. Tutu ni jebe. Tutu adwuma. Yes be tutu adwuma. Oh, that jama menka. Yes be tutu adwuma. Men can say, oh, the men can okay, yes, but two over two adwuma. Oh, over two adwuma the oldest profession. But at during the olden days, it was done and performed by noble women. Never be prima for the base adwuma. Na dey I think say nkura nyina betinye the age man dey e. They say ba say adwuma dey ngwa say aka adwuma no. Oh, yes, but first na wani munyam. First na be two ni ya. Say be uhuna na fere no. Na titiro fo ne be konna na se ono no nyina bonko abonte o na kasa ne ba bi ote so enti o ha Yesu Kristo kura na esi tutu ni bi kwa de srade hwam ekosa na ekogu na tutu ni hwam otwemu ho ne hu hwam o ma menka tutu ni hu hwam oh dabi ba na enti se be ba se adwuma no na o se ni hu hwam enti adwuma na wo ye na ma na ho ye hwam anase unse adwuma bia ne ho ahofama ofa o de sa adwuma no gu hu a it attract people. Who say obi an ho hwem be otwa ma ho hwem mienu miensa wonam na o transfer be better China sebe nka wo no ho a o hwem mienu no ho hwem so hwem mienu so it attract people no say bia ntwem na emom ade hwem bia attract nipa be di be hu ni that was the old profession as prostitution ni annamu abedu na se ne de ba say na be de ni kwase aka na onim the day tutu no kan ne anya tama na enye sabrofo ha no na ma no da be 2 shillings it's a beaver be 2 shillings men da ba 2 shillings enti baba so pe man ba 2 no bi o so obe 2 for man no bi obe 2 for man no bi ni nya da 2 no the 2 no there oh say nya say the origin of the name 2 yes but man I can say just 5% may man be 2 95% I am man men be say adwuma no
what is percentage in this
is 95 against 5% may just may man 5%
na me man of say no
me man be 2 oh be but they service older women. They service older women. Be disca. It comes at a cost. I would home for so. And to him, what trust in your hwe no want to only say no we nyina bi When they say deny, I said, when you bear, then it comes to decency. How decent are you? Do you have why that who say how will you keep in this business? How long are you going to be in business? Now grandma your way. Yes, Article 19 clause 5 actually said obey betimi aye boni bi. I bet be ma ko gina court. Na court wo gina no asem e dina tum say o punishment di emre kwa sa boni no eni yemra kunyiri nu. Nti boni bi abedi de ko court bi o yemra kunyiri nu. Na ehwe prostitution a okay, the Article 274. Yes, Article 274 of 1960 Constitution, Act 29. What's called Act 29? All the criminal codes are there. Are there a criminal Ghana have the criminal codes never? Look at criminal code Act 29, Section 274. Or see anybody that engages in sex as a profession or anything related to sex in exchange of money of anything, any favor beyond. It is a crime. No. Sorry, a marriage definition of marriage. And it's different from definition of sex. Difference. I want to say, or say, baby who be maybe and baby who be not can bet then they register mutual understanding. So we are marrying as couple. So there's an understanding. Say, what art and assist. I want for Okrunu or ya woma. Because there must be a consummation to formalize the marriage. Tutu awoni. Tutu kumodieni. Tutu awoni tutu ni kana tutu ni eda. Only tutu ni e company mo da jaje. Tutu ni onahama na so. Oh jaje. Mamentem tutu romance ni. Oh jaje was enkomo yi. Tutu romance ni be romance. Tutu ni onahama na so. Ne nyina wo be yanka no. Wo jam say robot. We are now problem. Yes, many time that's so. We are agency kind of one. So you are exchange money for a service. This service is prohibited in Ghana here. Until my say will be busy. I don't court. Either you be fined and now say you be jailed. A BM say them say fear bu ha. Admakobu ha. They be say they promote prostitution. Say admakonu. Mnabet me be any be art. It is against our law, and the law frowns on it. Say bonnet, the bonnet. I don't want to mean can't say abani me don't want to know. Chrono itself is an illegal, it's a criminal act. Therefore, anybody that engages in robbery must be held accountable. The same manner and in the same vein, anybody who engages in prostitution has flouted Article 29, subsection 274, and will be dealt with. Oh yes, and obey that commercial sex biano. They make a mistake. Profession by yache.
But some will say old profession.
By yache. And you know, yentimi enyim firi man nya yiye. Because any paying kwade. Said there bomafo ai na dwen say open. And man atobo abono no. And man so na dwen say otu mire kwa onsi na bomafo timi atobo the abono. So always they keep devising their strategies. So they say abai empe social welfare and women who are bi na amfa some say be tutu for no bensa. They should register them. They should inculcate them in the system. Because only formalizing one. Because I say to me too. You become a certified commercial sex worker. If you never baby, your baby, there are some institutions of Roma, hotels, Ghana, Anoma, Udrua. There's an album, my pictures, a woman, Udrua. You request, they give you. These are the people. Some if you be more escort. Ninya tutu no ninya escort me hook up ninya tutu oka bedema but abai betimi pay strategy be so kind. They are not paying tax, they are not paying anything but pay tax when try and say they abai and pay je bi fama be bosumi bi e ba treat mu we come and treat you with STIs. We provide you some basic amenities. Abai afa be am betena munku jan kwan na amanfa be humu. We will give you a license, we certify you with a license and back. Oh yes, bosumi bia license abai kwan to ko wan aso nyele. Ebe to kom ebe ka ma be tracker. Ke be ka ma. Yes, ebe ka ma.
Me nam na bi say no say yes.
Yes. O ja bon tin o ya on fere ho. Na ta order to ko na be on fere ho. Enti no. Ya be ka say this particular mamu nyina ha. O person who commercial sex worker ekoya adwuma. These are their places na the brain eye atodwa. And odru ha o kwa bia bi so the way they work with you.
Stigmatization the bed.
I don't know because we have accepted it. O kwa go che wo ho. O ko Hollander e wo ho. a lot of countries they have accepted commercial sex working. They pay their tax to GRA. It's a Juma super side. Oh, yeah, no, anybody the area, Juma, and Osumi be an abandoned tax. And then can track a class and more on the use and but you have been able to service X amount of men in a month. Therefore, you are going to pay. Yes, we don't want our money to go down the drain. We want to know how much how many people you have serviced, and therefore you must be accounted for the service you have rendered because they are paying for it. But it can't be so. But
Ghana is a religious country, and religiously that is bad. That is not accepted.
Now, my able to work on a matter womb, work on a Naomi womb, work on a Mary womb. Work on a Hannah womb. That person knows it is bad. Sometimes they are even church members. They go for pray for me. I suffer from Payamabe. Now, suffer not anti on things from a night. Suffer not from a night. Or my mentor from a night. Or no one can start to know from a night. I buy already 4 years. If anybody from what young to send this out on demand. We are in for money. Government is in for business, and any business that will bring money, we are in for it. You have to find one thing. I feel some something between the two years in the buy, two buy a check. From Kwame Commercial 2 Nana for the pencil 2 but the best pencil 2 Old Testament 2 I've seen that being to us yet. And to say, entering to us there, young ministry ministry being asset. So, women and social welfare protection. But I say, whom let us know 2 for both. 25 Bobo region, Bible Ashanti region, Bible region we meet any drunk association. They are 2 association. I believe is it a registered association? We must register it and take money from them because we can't let our money down the drain like that. People are giving them money and they're making 100% profit. One, but higher than it. TNT because to the enemy can or scam on their coffee. Won't you have taxi beer? What's I could dunk a name? What's an anti Ghana street light? I say, there be a Mosakano. So, Bessiben Yadia, Muntaka on them penny fontanas. Nasa is from Mungo. Name of certified. Certified registration. Say, you are a registered commercial sex worker, and the state must make profit from what you are doing. Because maybe you might be about tax. There was also a word man about the tax.
I thought the money illegal.
And you know, or say on your tone. So all there and abano because there are people who will still do it and there are people who also patronize their services. And I might say to the young in every street. Oh, you know, no, you know the Napo. Nipper is wrong. Nipper is a crab on this street or Tifia. The phone numbers are there. Go to some of these big hotels. Some of these go to some of these big institutions. Beer bar or to fry and run them. They call them digestives. Digestives. And they biscuit. Yeah, who don't want to say biscuit? Arrange digestives for me. Maybe 2, 3. No, I arrange it. You could do hotel, don't you have them? Be moved from escort. We did from every. Oh, yeah, I want this. Never friend waba. These are services they are doing, but they are not paying any tax. So I buy to my idea. Then we should have a certified place they will stand, and they will be performing their duties. At the end of every month, Jerry will go and take the money from them. As simple as that. Never be able to feel that. When you be asem, be able to be. We have people that we must advise. We have things that we must because open do. And we can't be wasting our time on these people. So, abandoning fashion to work. Then the world is why be you so be and then register. Now, by now, I'm petting from Gomam. Because every pretty and clean we will assign doctors to them. As in say, they are not able to take care of themselves. Say, because it's wrong. And abano, empet, STI against STI. Young doctors, bet me I could treat be my doctors and I'm one, Bosumi Bia, I could treat be. I'm be no, I'm say bet me, yard bonny get me and enter me and to say, this are some of the mechanics bet me and wine. Cocoa on occasion, ya tona ya. This is also human services. They can add to our GDP per day.
Ask my okay.
And I make a mass. You have to feel one tear, and they have a yamodi. You have to feel to me in Cube, who to follow so on tear, oh, one about Jana. We also fear telephone about one friend. So what do? We must make it open. We must legitimize it because I don't know say the not say legitimate and Kenya criminal beam. Then you feel say you register. They bet me I just get for 2 say oh official you 2 for most the my S amount 2 for Bobo why amount Babo Kumase Babo Bruno we say come 2 for this Kenya 1 million Ghana cedis near yeah now say it will help because anything remember Kenya for so in free beso.
anything that I hear share only say most of those people are foreigners, about 90% are foreigners. To fund the crab.
Man fun betina fie betina fie be frefre be wo mpa betina fie
na foreigners na ko streets.
Foreigners na ko street. Anu ma de ba kra ha me. Foreigners no. Bu se bini ko alata fo bini ko fa be de be bo. Bu ni be o pempa or no fa be. Or de ko of alata no akofa de wa ba Ghana ha. O be yaduma tete hu.
Recently never could be in a court.
Yes, I think say no Eastern region baby. Yes. Okofa be ba de be ba. About the scatters be 30,000 Ghana cedis that be so. 30,000 Ghana cedis. 300 million at the BRT so 300 million. On akofa de wa ba no. O be yaduma o ni me be da say to ka 300 million. O to ka wi a na woko. Na wo be yaduma ni mama be da 300 million. O be wi na be yaduma was it tutu no was ya. O so ko tell there. This any people is making money out of it. Of course, 32 agency. Because I do my why you 30 million better than 30 million. 10 years going to be 30 million here. Now when you make 30 million, when what no opportunity. So someone on your Ghana ask me after your question. And the pay by agency free Ghana from Ghana free Ghana high. No Ghana near. What are we doing? Why are we wasting our time? Ben ya young Fabian Court near my training. You should give them full training. So this is how you should do your work. At the end of every month, we are coming to service you. You are training you, treat you kama. I'm a ahunidie about STS, about this, about that. How to do your work very well. We say why we say want to mean certification. They should make it that way.
Okay. Now don't you think, sir? And so superman, young girls, and young guys, your youth, at me, I jai say you quit Juma school crime. I can move from mama. What do you mean? Mama, I trigger.
Make I want school but two. Sukuba 222 enti no se wono de ho no so de wa ko sukuba wi sebe want me ko office 8 to 9 en ko tan so ma bi nya ka pinu do want me ko to ne ma dwa so tutu no baba e ya bi asem enye bi asem ya ka ne wunti a you go and register we register certification at ukonim bi abom so tutu ni adwuma o ye no you have a website for these people. So this is a registered organization who want to patronize their services. They are there. You can patronize it. And this is how much they pay. And you have to phone out for the past 30 years. BNT. So if you sit down and you access it, I am acting based on a choice, and I want to join these people. Go and join. Illegal come for you. So what do we do again? I tell you, say, Opa yam pambe, and you never know Begina. Sunya na pambe sunya bia, but still they are still there, and they have established a contact already. And if you have not kind of offend my friend, a day or two service in part 3 4. No, a day. Now, a service in part 3 for the a day on your 2,000 Ghana cedis. Monthly, saying, Baby, and it's a 2,000 Ghana cedis a day. Naka badge mobile 500 Ghana. A day to two. Be who passed the diamond. A day protest the agency, a protest the ministry. A bit me a blind because people are making money out of this. And we are not getting anything. Ghana has made this argument. It is tarnishing the image of Ghana. So if it tarnishes our image, then we must also get involved. If we can't eradicate them, they must get money from them. We can't even get them for Slovenia in Fibers.
Right, now you're saying so you check a year more fra, no Wall Street. Yes, I'll be greater crowd here. Ghana Immigration Service, as I say, Jumana, and say it is any power over 2,000 or more. Are you or more? Yeah, they say. Some of them, I think, said they will be deported and then they come. Na ni nyina mu so na ASC so na ohia Israel crowd release by enti na be brele bi say no na street ni so ni obo hu mo na na hu ni say saso ya ka da bia me ka me say yesuban no endless other encourage other no me ni say I don't know much about other countries but me ni say we have beggars on the street in Cote d'Ivoire. On the street of Togo, Burkina Faso said they was beggars or ekromai. Minim say that is one of the things about Anglophone countries there minim. And I we are too humanitarian, you know. Especially the baby so. Because we are there, minim say can never free akko Niger, akko Sere, and Mali, akko Sesika. But we have all these people here begging for money, begging for arms. The because I say me say, we bet me akko to there oh I sort ni ho, obi oto nso okwanim. E be kan say 1 cedi. Oba for so wide 1 cedi no. Unu de odekoyo. Odekoma obi a o sesika o trafficking. Emre ko sa sika na onye mobroni. Mobroni ni sa nipa na ono why say all your adwuma. Yesi nhyane mobroni. Mobroni yankofo ni mobroni.
obi am obi am pon be hwe no we Nyankopon sanan say Yehovah dem hwe na hwe hia me sam 23 bo Yehovah dem hwe na hwe hia me mobroni Nyankopon be hwe mobroni nsa nipa na woji wansi so de wansi ni kan e bia ko betimi afanso ni bia ka ho aton ama anya sika de aboa nfa foforo but you are giving the money for people for free. They are not accounting for the money you are giving them. Can't them on fanya you. Ada che obesa ba begina ho. Enti enya asrew e ya adwuma ne beye. Won se asre de de ma ba mesrew me hia we e de akoya de. O de ma meko. Me de koya de kode no. Sha me say ba biem. Me say me say I'm not begging. I am doing a business. Business am me yam for some mama kuro me ma won ko ade. Asa business ye twam. Because bisra bitimi tena e bia kokobo do nim ho. Obetimi tena ha no pa be anpa 8 to 12. Ebo 2 not Ibe Municipal Assembly. Ebo 5 not Wednesday Market area. It's a business in Panay area. Oh yeah, Juma. And yet I said no, the business no way. Business now we answer won't be hot war. What about man no? So I think it is time. Able to me and stop it. We also involve in cry. No vices in crank. It's a child labor. Chroma can say you won't crank it. And I am one. Who do not buy it? I've done it. I can book. Because we the was a woman come on. Near who say I am we have police people for Benama Bontra make away. Police in him say I cry be or Serenica. Yes, that or says only the name or Serena who said W. Sessica. Meanwhile, you want us to combat this thing. Into yes, threat. A banner for Nancy form. Let me mean class uncle phone in Fifth Street. Once there will be a seven of any pay Sebi or a left for or what the Demington obey Yamwa. Sally Panocan can was said. Yes, those people up. A beer. Should make a no bit my why? But those people are also begging, and the begging has become their business. They bear from the vulnerable. Nipana Ebia, who did the same Nipana in 7 Yale 40 pounds. Sanipana for 20 for 20, such a Nipana on 1 and 9 million Okoban. Why I from Osa, but Nipana Okoban on 1 Kwama would never be. And our attention has been shifted to these people, and we are entertaining it. Mr. I buy financing from abandoning me any Sunday money in Free Street. Sabe, they should have a home. So they what children's home. Be person them one about them college. They should have a home. This is the home for the needy. Who person one needy, go there and give them. They shouldn't be on the street begging because who need money because why I brought what more them. But and this it is stress. Muntaka can say only senior than mine. And yet 224 non one. Name mum. You should also add this one. There should be there should be a measure against it. And yet how one mum Ghana for one. But this Twitter best me who member be. From 2000, missing the Oguso said.
Hey, 2000.
From me primary school, oh miracle. No man that's said. Why say why I can come on? Why I can come on? Yes, oh 3-2-bedroom bed 2 and I mean how they are high. You get it? Oh yes. And yet and the brand name a blackmail, emotional blackmail. They are blackmailing people. A blackmail. Into yes, threat. Abandoning financial form. Now all my master animal you know 20 minutes. We have corporate institutions that me either about these people, but because they are on the street, there is no organized structure that they can help them through. And the abandoned homes for these people say, people say, the street begging has become so much into me the MY economy. No.
All right, now let's ride because so they buy for these issues.
Shall I
say the Commission of Human Rights and Administrative Justice, right? A Ghanaian human rights institution has been critical on the Ghana Immigration Service regarding the handling of undocumented migrants, particularly emphasizing the need for human and dignified treatment. SHRAD has voiced concerns about the Ghana Immigration Service operations to address undocumented migrants, citing potential breaches of local and international legal standards, especially in the case of repatriation. Nana.
Repatriation, no? Okay, Ghana must go. Ghana for any Bolivia
from Nigeria.
But Pambe de buy. Okay, I will go to there. Repatriate. The repatriation there, baby, seriously, could not to sono. You are not making any impact. But you're rather encouraging bad and social vices. You will go back to your home, your mother country. If it breaches the laws, the fundamental laws of the country, they must be brought back. Your human rights, no, we will respect it, but don't also abuse other people's human rights. When you say, "When you buy it, what by the Uni ba bit na oba na me bobra papa bia okru oba ba ye de nti yesre obi wa ya de opposite ni kurikurum bia yemfa no nko na se sanity should prevail and as wa ba ha no they must let them to understand the say ye de hokwo ni chikuru hokwo na oba kuruma no se wo be bobra ama Ghana anya ho mfaso ama okuru anya ho mfaso ama money mind anya ho mfaso ade kuruma ye we nkran kete bi 11 years 12 years no pia hwi baro a child I see it as a child abuse. But only by be at all your juma 12 years 13 years 14 15 no more a juma you don't sabet my the akona no but a bit me up wine but say ye je manatana say na they say we want to protect the right of these people for the right the right of these people ben ko be krom na ben ko sa na be right no protect me nyi say Ghana na beti man ko ba bi a ka say okoyo sa abra okobo sa abra we ho akope right protection of right into yesre the man immigration for ya bit abuwa Ghana phobia Benjamin Moy because yentim unse Ghana ha odo ukose kwa ho fi basa enkrofo ya hone beda hone bedidi hone bedware beja be na bibia ho at the end of the day ne yasa say Ghana say Ghana pro Ghana pete te wo kwa betimi aye ama Ghana atenu afane ntimo ba fira Benjamin yenti de bia be kan biem
na bi mo fro use enkra na mo na abonte ne bia yentimi anka mo ho asem until say Ghana immigration service say oya sa di we na say o ma bo mo de ayi so mpeso mo tata o mo duma bi o mo ndi
unse se hwehwe ni mu ne Ghana fu ade na nipa na yen enye kan but yen ka ho asem
okay
because at the threshold say no it means radia ma nipa tim di wachi ase baby kra o se no ma no tim de kra esan ka ho ese ka no
yeah
enti ade se mpanyimfo di balance fo no be kasa asem no enkra no nyina benye na I don't know route be fa so bakruma border sen fa so bakruma no ya asem no betimi tena ka mu aho ma be hwe be Ghana be du mirigi be du border so be minim de be bisa be be wura kruma o se nipa na oba no oni bibia ba be kruma na ba kakra be je ba be tena kruma na be de nema ensem fata krono sam kroya na be nyini edana be dana akrofo bona be gura be ha manfo no onyino dwa na fa wafa abagina kwan ho wafa tu ne sekanya kwan eja manfo de ma enti yentu asese e ma na nyini ba bi ansa yetu asese betimi aboa en say be ya bisu be yes adana because him utimi tie nkra bitimi ka say o ma kwan na wa ba be yes adana e adwuma wa ba be ne ha o kwan ma kwan ka to me na mo kuma se a na mo ya mu interview o say is it obo okoro ndi se ni je o se he o say oko school na o ma kwan na wa aba na wa be sese sika o ma be ba be sese sika be bi school na be ko ma kwan ba aba so you see they are mechanics yem finance fam be ma yem pa me na be nko onko sere we sika no krom obe no ntimi ntoni nsuo o ma ntimi nya hwea enko ba e wo no krom ni ha yen sese sika krom ma
okay and na ye de ba bi si na ye said ye na wo ka say ye formalize and na say ye legalize a prostitution no do you think say that is the right thing to do now we are challenges in everybody be say
unse now no it's about doing the ebe hia sese ya she ne say emana de wo so yenya tutu okroma we don't engage in prostitution in Ghana here this was 1960 criminal code 29 subsection 274 but people are still engaging in it amafo ene eye meaning say the enforcement in our form but for some time people have enforced still amafo ene eye people have established contact with prostitutes already who have grown kunya kwan ho people still patronize their services the mission says e say dey pam enko a aban no en waste time en fa say or ko deploy man from pambe what they should do say they should include them in the sector in the public sector and there should be an act for that particular sector never mention ministry biase and there's a social welfare and women never mention ampa if you really want to engage in this particular activity go and register you have a number you work as certified registered a commercial sex worker you will give you a place abana kan sambe ba ka every month bia will come and what clean you be protect mo you be clean mo you doctors aba be hwem welfare ahwere ne ma at every month bia this is how much you are paying you have your net number everything
okay
e ko ban si ya je ne basane ye ne basanti no bia fi ko ye de ope but your structure ne here encourage me nya bi oduru age bia be jam wan amu akofie obetu ya obenya snet kaka ebetimi because actually they are doing it you too so ba nya yie nti it is time we start planning about it yam fa ho adwene yie because utu na nya yie what do you can't let go of them, you can't kill them nipa bebre ba be wana be ba ko pe edeko na edeko say the MDC ka say galamse yentum to galamse mo yebetimi ai ni yema be no enye ni yema we no so saa yebetimi aboa yen.
Okay, all right, okay. Tena yedisi na ya sorry na ya share Gifted Media. Subscribe to your YouTube channel, like in Facebook page, na fe TikTok na wa share na foforo nso anya bi. The notification bell no so na je say admi bi e be drop new video no nsa e be ka bi. Me din kojo aje ko de from ajaje. Many eye na natwene e na isia na natwene social commentator or some financial expert some so eye economist ye din komo e fa o my Ghana.
Life no be easy, man. It's a struggle every day. Waking up to hustle, grind and pray. The road is rough, but we keep moving ahead. No matter the challenge, we fight till we're dead. From dawn to dusk, we hustle, we strive, trying to stay alive. Keep dreams alive, but the pressure's high. We carry the load. Life's a heavy burden, we're walking this road. Life no be easy, but we stand tall. Every setback we rise, we never fall. No matter the storm, we hold on tight. With God by our side, we'll win this fight. Life no be easy, but we stand tall. We push through the pain, we break down walls. No matter the struggle, we rise above. With hope in our hearts, we keep moving on. This world, they try to bring us down, but we hold our ground, we won't drown. The journey is tough, but we stay strong. We keep marching forward all night long. From the streets of Accra to the village life, we hustle hard, we pay the price, but we never stop, we never give in. Through the hardships, we find the win. Life no be easy, but we
right. Gifted Media, and as we are say, na yaba na fiya bedin komo. Ni nyina no is about NPP. 2028 na che say omugusu a bebre na asase a omo kasa and dey from now nim say enche bi omo say omo ko thank you to and I generate a whole lot of controversies na yeah sure who list 2028 our NPP bo yeah ba na fe ya bedin komo na akwaba
dem do so
na yeah sure NPP amanyuku sabre ba bia e ko na ba bia dui mami misa uhunu ni sen sabre thank you to na mu nyama na ye call Dr. Mamudu Bawumia ekasa bibiri na so ka say oh adi ntina ye ma na leadi as a thank you to no ye na o mod na ye face wa bra national executives wo any ade uhunu ni sen 2028 do you think say MPP is ready for victory?
Oh okay, we dey match here at Tifo nyina. I think say MPP is ready for victory. Na ade ba koye me de pa ne say nkomo na eko with regards to flagship of MPP 2028 na all attention is geared towards Honorable Kennedy Ohini Ajapong. Right. Ubia Ebo, Honorable Kennedy Ajapong, Honorable Kennedy Ajapong. I think it's not Adibia amount for entrance. It's a thoughtful idea amount for entrance argument.
Really?
Yes. Go Kennedy Ohini Ajapong, Honorable, from the time I was in the politics, I say he has been consistent. Politics is about consistency.
Right.
We are seeing way. Adia ebe be energy dey obi mu e say nipa na consistent nipa no but budian ho na ogina you have a principle that you go with no matter where you find yourself we know enya now the lifestyle of Honorable Kennedy Ohini Ajapong he is very consistent
right
from time I met Honorable Kennedy Ajapong me think I think 2005 no not 2005 2006 let me tell you about Kennedy Ajapong I was Dom FM let me tell you okay and I feel that now SS3 let me tell you about Kennedy and I have listened to him for all this while and I like him so much not because he's been consistent next time now can politics is about numbers. It's a numbers game and it should be a crowd puller obi a okasa man 40
but obi say waka some magana for ho to mo money ji by later on there na as or to line na Dr. Mamudu Bawumia no so basa no how do we believe
it's a political party that everybody belong now political party they have their ideology but say obi a ultimate number because so where political party that person has a standard, has a principle, and we must rally behind that person, right? What can some baby and some no kind has been vindicated. Right. Honorable Ken has been vindicated. from the personal life through his political life. Obetime de bia bia akase Honorable Ken aka asem bia asem no kan no am focus man kan papa de o kan nyina de abam ono akasa ne hwe personal life ne ma wa wo mo memfa ne ba ne ba Kenneth. Kenneth is a successful businessman. Kenneth, look at the business that Kenneth has. Ono akasa ne yamba wotimi atete no. If you listen to some of the interviews that Kenneth I have here, osi papa na so no so papa ne man hu say o bra no udi yeah, so you must fight because from Antihoda, I think it's University College, over Ghana, over Trotros, or see there hasn't been any position. I want Papa Najuma on Ebida. Why is security man that? Why is salesperson that? It tells you say what to me as the banner. I'm one of the young businessmen of Ghana. I'm looking at Japan, a successful businessman. What to me I lead success in everything. Now there be the say. Now we are on an assembly. He's been consistent on what he's saying. On Saturday, baby, other. Onya Raf Japan because of Ntia Onya referring to Odinachi. What's like I said? Oh yeah, there are option for the watch. I didn't Raf did not. Am I a call? I appeal. I was New Jersey. Odiven. Christikana can so open. He was able to negotiate very well to get a better deal. This is the man we are looking for. We are looking for Obia. Uncle Tena baby, and bad deal, and Magnum open to me, I deal and negotiate. I mean, a fair share. He's been able to negotiate from $18 million. $18 million to what? To $500. $500. This is the man we are talking about. He's the man in the game. He's everybody's honorable. And you see, he's patriotic, he's diligent, he's very hardworking. Oyobia, he understands the ordinary Ghanaian. One chance so years ago, he actually worked for his wealth, and he understands that time really changes. And I'm messing ninka so Anthony a bit me aye on ne a bit me aye watching. He has business and he has employed over 10,000 people. Let us be honest and sincere. Say what politician Ben no Kroma or say not me working for more than 10,000 people Kroma. All right. For the past just 9 days one though, he has been so long in this business. Longevity is a key. So Kennedy has the intentions and on him. To say it is the voice of the people. The people have spoken, say they want Ken. And it is the voice of God. I said the voice of the people is the voice of God. And God has spoken and people have spoken.
And here's a 2028 almost be nominations Honorable Ken Japan between me.
I said if Honorable Ken can come, the people, the youth of Ghana, the ordinary Ghanaian, the grassroots people, and young people the people of Ghana will vote for Honorable Ken. Nomination from Eddie Honorable Ken Japan. If he says that he won't come again, we will go and pick nomination from Honorable Ken Japan. Because people have seen what a man for. People have almost said we need money. I heard any tribe man everywhere. We need panel he will help you. Why won't you go for such a man? A businessman, right? We have tried lawyers. We have tried professors. We have tried doctors. We have tried one year trying that. We have a particular spectacle education person. He is too this, he is too that. So Ghana also no uncover. No. You can't control him. He is a man for his words. And he won't allow anybody to control him. So he says, yes, intimidation. I think he said the ordinary Ghanaian understands that Honorable Ken Japan is for them, he's for us, he's for everybody. And MPP for the year can say we want Honorable Ken Japan. Obia Obeba Amagana for Atoyen. He is coming for Kabaka, was okay for Kabaka, things will come now for them. Young Sesame, a young folk will say, here, Papa. Here, we are fighting against poverty. So if you have someone who is saying that he is going to organize a young folk who is going to join me, I want to fight poverty. But I said, what your man? Until my fan change, and I mean, wow, Papa. Honorable Joseph Mensah. Yeah. Transition Oko voter regime. Yes. One of the best. I said there was once on your good manner going to me end na health insurance from Papa 4 pencil business insurance were managed very successful. Very good and affable man, very intelligent diplomatic manner. Or say or back for MPP chairman position. Chairman 1. Nice. Chairman. Everybody wants him chairman 1. Himself and Papa Joseph Mensah there. Inshallah, everybody will vote for Honorable Joseph Mensah. Or German the Shukron I'm saying German phone now. I'm a chairman Honorable in the control.
Oh, okay. Honorable Metening.
Or control. or business deals or person de investors ebe jama no for paper be adwuma ye cha on na yere Monique ma wa adwo pa Monique so ko onyu fufu ni nti me fufu na mekwa na nwa e de bra Monique e wo bia wo si a tiati fo nyina
all right eti ya ni si oti na na twene enka ya sorry na me ya adoma ye besan ba na beto house
Every